So, what is IA? IA is internal assessment, and at the IB you have internal assessment and I forgot the other word for it, but basically what it means is that internal assessments are assignments you have to do which will not be graded by the teachers of your own school. They will grade it at first, but other teachers around the world will also grade it and justify the grade has been given. So it's actually marked by the IB. Basically, IA is very, very important. If you have an IA deadline soon, drop every other homework you have to do because IA comes first. It's really important. For most subjects, IA count for 20-25% of your exam grades, depending on if you take higher or standard level. For higher level, it's usually 20. For standard level, it's usually 25. And I will tell you what every IA for every subject will be. We start with history, and with history you have the historical investigation, which is an essay that's about around 2,000 words with a source analysis on a topic of your own choice. For mathematics, you have the math exploration, where you have to find a mathematical concept that not really has to apply to your own life, but has something to do with your life or something you're interested in. For example, I used math and I used the Poisson distribution and used the example of donors in a hospital because my dad is a lung surgeon. For the math exploration, I can only say make a really good draft so your math teacher can give a lot of feedback on it, because personally I find the math exploration really hard. And for Dutch you have the written assignment, which is an essay, and again it's an essay of your own topic. There you're given 3 books you can do the essay on. With your question you can come up with a question yourself. And then you have the IOP, which is individual oral presentation. And for your international individual oral presentation, again 3 books are given which you can do your presentation about. And key for the international individual oral presentation is that you have to come up with a really creative idea, because you will get a way higher grade if you're really creative and intriguing the audience. And for English, I personally take English B, so I believe for English A it's kind of the same idea you have to do, but only more elaborate. I have to write a written assignment with a length of around 500 to 600 words, and a presentation, even though the teacher's kind of vague on what the presentation has to be about. Sometimes he organizes a debate and then he all of a sudden says that it counts for the exam. So unfortunately I can't really elaborate on the English one. And for bio, you have for bio, physics and chemistry, you have to write a lab report, which also takes a lot of time, but I believe you get a lot of help in class, so it should be fine. And you also have the group 4 projects, which you have to do at the end of DP1. You should not skip these projects, because then you fail DP basically, because it's mandatory. And we had to make a chain reaction using aspects from biology, physics and chemistry, and fill out a form. And that form is really important because you have to upload it to the IB and they're gonna check it. It's still a bit vague because it was not that much work, but they considered it really important. It's a bit vague, but you should do it anyway. And for eco you have the commentaries, for which you have to find articles relating to the section of the book you're in, so micro and macroeconomics. You have to comment and evaluate on the article and possible consequences. And for English you have multiple written assignments you can hand in, and then you yourself can choose the best one. Only for economics, for example, all will be sent off, I believe, or the average is taken from all of them. Then TOK and extended essay are also internally assessed, and are very, very important because they can give you 3 extra points on your total score on the exam. So make sure you do that as well.